Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly at your service. Today we're taking a look at the FireCracker Collection, or you can also call it the Yellow and Orange Collection, Desmodus edition. I've been trying to figure out a name for this for a very long time, and I think it ended up being between like Firework and Firecracker, but for some reason, Firecracker, I don't know. Sounds better to me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Um, I'm having some technical issues. Issues? That's not the word. Issues that I'm trying to figure out. So bear me, bear with me if the quality isn't perfect. Um, I've been working on this for days and it started to really frustrate me. What I also need to say is that I play on a private server, or yeah, private server with a few friends of mine, and we play pretty much like vanilla with sprinkles. So it's basically the normal game with hiked up breeding all the way. I think maybe resources are slightly higher, and then taming is also like amped up because ain't nobody have 2 fucking days to tame I don't know, something big. Quetzal? Uh, you just don't. Um, and then I guess the other sprinkle part of it is the mods we're running. So currently we're running like stuff like S plus, death recovery. We have some echo stuff on here, which is why you can see the tree that's in the background with the blue little lights, uh, or like glow in the dark, like blue little lights. That's an eco mod thing. And then we have some other stuff on here as well. There's Atlas animals on here. We got ARK editions. And then we got Dino Storage. I'm sure I might have like forgotten anything, something like there's. I'm sure I have because I could not forget them. No, remember all of them on the top of my head. But what I wanted to say is we obviously have Dino Storage on here. Dino Storage was added on here to help with like baby explosions or dino explosion, whatever you want to call them. When you forget something, you leave them on, they breathe for too long, and you have a baby explosion on your hands. Yeah. So to like get that not sorted, but like help that, I guess. They don't happen very often at all, but when they do, it's messy. So we put dino storage on here for that, for the simplicity of when you breed and like get to see the color information and all of that. And then it's been updated, and while it's been updating, we obviously have gotten stuff like extra colors for mutation and stuff like that. Which is why I have a lot more colors than you do if you play on official. I would say because it adds quite a lot of colors, but I would say you were still able to get like a similar vibe unofficial. It might not be the exact colors, but you might be able to pull inspiration and then like have something that's somewhat similar. Uh, I feel like most of the colors I use are in the lower ranges and not the higher ranges, anyways. Um, Apart from like the purples, I use quite a lot because they're like 207, 211, and 213. And I don't know if those are in the normal game or if it's just like a dinosaurs thing. that is also one of the things that I wanted to say. And then this is probably not my best work. I really dislike yellow and orange and pink. Everybody knows that. The pink part everybody knows at this point. Um, so like making these or doing them, obviously I try my best to do something that I think look good. But when you don't like the initial colors or like the main colors you're supposed to be using, I feel like it's harder to look at something and be like, yeah, I like you. You look great. Splendid. You know, that's not really how I feel when I look at these. I'm like, oh, it's yellow or oh, it's orange. So, but I've done my best, uh, and hopefully in doing so, uh, I can inspire someone or give somebody an idea, or at least give somebody an idea of how certain colors look together. So let's start before it gets dark. Um, I couldn't make a yellow compilation, obviously, or compilation collection, um, without putting a bumblebee colored one in here. So we got some white skin, pitch black wings in both region 5 and 2. Then we have the yellow on the foot. And if you know me, you know I'm quite I wouldn't say obsessed with color, but like this irks me. This isn't yellow. It's definitely like an olive color and not yellow. Even has like some gray tones in here, and I despise it. Like I don't like normal yellow, but this is even worse. But obviously it's a yellow collection, so I need to put some yellow in here. Don't mean I have to like it though. I do love these pitch black wings though. Like I'm all here for it. Even if maybe it's a little bit boring, but I love the pitch black wings. I love how smooth and silky and satiny and velvety they look. Um, I'm like if I could feel that, I would. It just looks like it would be really soft. Um, and then we have like a darker orange next to it with orange on top of the head, white skin again, and then we have some black with orange. Orange on the wings. Might as well talk about this while we're showing this off. The membrane on the Desmodus has like an underlayer or base color, I guess you can say, that's like this red color. So the orange looks more red, I would say, than the orange on a lot of these, especially on the membrane on the wings. Just simply because there's like an underlaying red color on there, anyways. So obviously you will be enhancing red tones. You can also see the dimples on this one, the two little raindrop shaped dots that's like next to their elbows. I call them dimples because they remind me of dimples, cheek dimples. And then we have like another slightly different orange. I think this might be 208 actually. Um, don't quote me on that though. I'm not 100% sure, but it's an orange. At this point, we have some 84 on top of the head, which is the mint green, and we have 87 on the wings. Never remember the name of that color, but it's one of my favorites. And then we have some red. This, I was like, looking at this and I'm like, it's very fall, very pumpkin spice. Like, it also reminds me kind of watermelon, the way the wings are looking. Uh, but like a deeper color of a watermelon. It's the same with this as well, actually. These wings really remind me of watermelon, though the wings are slightly like they're obviously a little bit toxic looking in this color. It's like a neon version of a melon. Watermelon. Here we again we have the yellow on the fur, which I don't love. And then we have some green and orange. Do love these wings though. I think they're stunning. Like I said, it's kind of like a looks like a radiated melon. uh, Stunning. Wings are stunning. Love it. And I think those wings, if you put that on this bat or Desmodus, I guess I should say, uh, I think that would be stunning too. They're kind of reverse of each other. They're kind of used. I've used the same colors, just in no different areas on it. But I like this one. I like the green. And then we have some red and orange wings. I think it's red. It might also be a deeper orange that turns into a red base color on the wings membrane, like I said. And then we have cyan. Cyan works, or blues, I should say, but cyan as well. Works really well with red colors. I didn't know I was kind of low key obsessed with it, but I've learned. Um, the cyan as well looks really good in general, usually with yellow. I think the yellow on the skin looks actually better, at least on the face or like around the mouth, nose, and ears. You can really tell it's yellow. Though I would desire more for the rest of the skin because it's still leaning very olive. But I like the cyan, especially with the orange and red colors. And with the yellow, oh, it's not usually bad either. It's just not, this yellow is shit. Simply put, this yellow is shit. Then it's probably my favorite one, which is a glacial blue with different shades of orange, and then we have some red on the top. And some red in the wings, I think. Stunning. Love this. Definitely my favorite out of all of them. Yeah, adore that. And then we have what I call sunset, which is to the left. And then we have what I call reverse sunset to the right. Uh, Basically, the reverse is going from light to dark, and the sunset is going from dark to light. So this is purple, oranges, and yellow. As you can see though on the wings, the purple and orange mixes into this magenta kind of color. There's no magenta in here. That's just what it mixes into. Um, yeah, still, like I said, disappointed with that yellow. And then we have the sunset. I usually make the reverse sunset and the sunset for a friend of mine who's on like the server as well. So these are usually the colors that I use for that. And I've just put it on a bat this time. This is obviously going from dark to light. Usually if I wanted like a darker color, I sometimes occasionally put some like dark blue or black in there. Um, Also, if you want something that's more pink leaning, obviously put a magenta in there. They'll sort it out for you. And then we have a yellow, brown wings with red, orange, brown and, well, actually I think it's an orange. It just looks brown, like a rusty, ruddy brown. Orange wings. And then we have an orange with black fur. Very orange, just turning even more orange now because the sun is setting. Everything is going yellow. And then we have the reverse of that one, which is black skin, orange everything else apart from the head, which is yellow. Um, and yeah, then we have some reddy orange wings. Boop de doop doop. Almost didn't make that. It's because it takes so long in the beginning to like explain things, but I feel like I should have a video when I'm actually explaining it that I'm not plain unofficial because I get questions like on Instagram or on here occasionally as well where it's like, and I'm like, no, I'm not an official. Um, I would never have the time to play unofficial. I'm sorry. It's just too, well, I'm not even sure I should say I'm sorry. It's just too slow place? No, pace? Slow pace? Oh God, my English today. Um, it's yeah. I don't just don't have the time to do that. And I know a lot of people, especially that place on my server as well, don't have that time available. Um, like for example as well, we don't have any decaying on here. Because everybody that's on this server gets busy. And obviously, if you don't play for a few weeks, shit starts decaying and you lose your stuff or dinosaurs die. So, all of that is adjusted to the point where nothing decays. And I think we've had a dinosaur or two die on us, but like I've toned that down to the like my best ability so people don't feel stressed because they can't be on for 3 weeks, you know? Because everybody have lives and like real lives comes first, you know? So, yeah, that's what's going on anyway. Um, if you like, give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment. It's always appreciated. I enjoy reading them. I appreciate you watching a lot, listening to me ramble. Uh, and I will talk to you at later today. I hope you're well. Toodles.